Would you rather find out that you swallowed a spider in your sleep? Or find out that your waiter had spit in your meal? Okay, now there's good news about both stories here. You don't really know what happened. In my opinion, swallowing a spider in the night, you're never gonna find out about that unless you look at your doo-doo. Now, finding out that your waiter had spit in your meal, I think is worse because why did he do that? Did I do something wrong? I don't know. There must be a reason why he spat in my food, and I don't like it. So I would rather swallow a spider. 50% agrees. If you had to, would you rather eat the Twitter bird or the WWF panda? Oh no, not the panda. Pandas are actually becoming extinct. So, Twitter bird, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, by the way. Would you rather have the job of your dreams and always be broke? I mean, you have the job of your dreams, aka happiness forever. Or have a job you despise, but loads of wealth. You know what, this is actually a really tricky question. $1 or $1 million? Happy? Not happy. Money doesn't really bring happiness. I believe it doesn't. It will allow you to buy nice things though. But being broke isn't exactly great either, let's be honest here. Especially when you retire, and then what? You gotta pay your rent, you gotta pay your health care. How do you do that? When you're broke. I'm gonna go with being wealthy. I think that if you are wealthy, you could quit the job you despise once you've saved up enough, and then do the job you love and not make any more money, but you made the money already. So, you know, smart. 64% agrees. If you were a dog, would you rather be stray on the street? No. Or have bad owners? Oh man, this is so sad. I actually adopted a doggy myself. She's the best. And she was found with her little puppy brothers and sisters in a little cabin in the middle of nowhere, left behind. And if you are stray on the street, it sucks while you're, you know, pretty much a homeless dog, but maybe eventually, if you walk to the right neighborhood, someone will help you and potentially adopt you. That sounds like a nice story. If you have bad owners, you're stuck with them. You just gotta get lucky that you get good owners when well, if they adopted a dog, they're probably okay, you know? They're probably dog lovers. So, be stray in the street and then hope you get adopted. Oh, it's so sad.
Would you rather
be in jail for a year? That doesn't sound good. And what crime did I do? Or live in complete isolation in the mountains for a year. Okay, so here's the thing. In jail, as bad as it might be, you know, you are taken care of by doctors and you will get food, you know, you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but there's no real social life. Or well, technically there is. Maybe it's more of a social life in jail than living in complete isolation. But then again, jail is jail and, you know, people are pretty much judging you for being in jail. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to be in jail, let's be honest. But would you want to live in complete isolation for the mountains? What about getting food? Am I allowed to get out of the hills for some food? Like, I'm not gonna hunt. I can tell you that. I'm way too lazy to hunt. I think living in complete isolation is better than being in jail. Nobody wants to be in jail, guys. Follow the rules. Don't end up in jail. Would you rather stop showering or stop brushing your teeth? Okay, showering is quite important because then you stay clean and you don't smell and you know, it's good for your hygienes, okay? Did I just say hygienes? It's good for your hygiene.
Hygiene.
Hygiene! Now, if you stop brushing your teeth, they'll get really yellow. Honestly, I think I would probably stop showering. I don't know. You can wash yourself in a bathtub. That's not considered taking a shower, is it? Huh? Use your brain, little... Okay, I'm gonna stop showering and only take baths.
Would you rather
give up buttons and zippers or give up Velcro and knots? Okay, so buttons and zippers are quite important. You know, you gotta zip up your jacket, otherwise you get cold. You gotta use your buttons to close your whatever, or the Velcro. What do you need Velcro for? I guess for your shoes, right? You're also not allowed to use knots. Are there shoes with zippers? Shoes with zippers. I found some. Yo, I would not wear these. I'm sorry. They are not my style. But I think I would go with that anyway. I would not. Oh, wait. I mean, I would give up the Velcro and knots, not the zippers. I would give up the knots.
Would you rather
have a flying car or have 1 terabyte per second internet connection. By the way, he spelled connection wrong. See, here's the thing. It doesn't say that you won't have internet if you don't have a terabyte per second internet connection. I could have 100 megabytes per second or 100 gigabytes per second internet connection, and I'd still be okay. And then I could choose for the flying car too, so I can have good internet and a flying car. Bro, flying car all the way. Have you not seen my GTA race videos? I want to fly. Whee! I'm flying. Would you rather eat nothing for 2 days or eat the same meal for a month? Eat nothing for 2 days? I mean, you're allowed to drink, so you'll survive, but it's not exactly healthy for you. You need your nutritions. I like pizza, all right? And if I would want to eat pizza every day for a month straight, then I think that would be pretty awesome. Cornflakes for breakfast. Pizza for lunch, pizza for dinner. Deal! I'm going with eat the same meal for a month. Would you rather have to hold your pee all day or have to go pee every 5 minutes? Can you like imagine how close you need to be to a bathroom at all times? I'll go with the first option because every 5 minutes, are you kidding me? That's impossible. Okay, I don't even think this is possible for a human being to do. Well, you could say, don't drink any water, Jelly.
Then you'll die.
Would you rather run someone over or be run over? If someone's running over you, it will hurt. I'm sorry. Selfish me. Ooh. You know what's funny? If you watch all my Would You Rather videos, you'll actually figure out what kind of terrible person I am. Would you rather have your current pet live as long as you do? Okay, that'd actually be awesome. Like Nala, she's a Podenco Andaluz. It's a Spanish hunting dog, and I think she'll get around maybe 13 years, 14 years old. They don't get that old. Now let's hope that I get at least 85 years old. I would like that. And 85, I think, is a good age, you know? If I hit the age of 85, would my dog even be walking at that point? Or bring a past pet back to life? What? I've had pets dying. I've had 2 rabbits when I was younger. They are both dead now. Unfortunately, may they rest in peace. But as much as I loved them, they were rabbits. I think a dog is more fun. Does that sound rude? I'm sorry, rabbits. If you're listening to me, you were great. I love you. I'm gonna keep my pet alive as long as I do. And hopefully it lives a healthy life. 66% agrees. Yes! I'm not a terrible person. If you could bring back the 90s, would you rather bring back the 90s style and the music or stick with the current trends? What current trends do we have right now? What is a music trend? We got Post Malone, who's like killing it, but 90s music. I mean, I'm a 90s kid. I'm from 96, all right? Yes, I am that old. Josh doesn't believe me, but it's true. Now, as much as I love 90s music, bringing it back is a little strange too, because it's kind of like it happened before I was born, you know what I mean? So, I'm just gonna have to stick with the current trends. I'm sorry, 90s music, you were great, but you belong in the past. That's why we don't have it anymore, right? That's how trends work. There we go, stick with the current trends. Yes! The majority agrees with me. Oh, I'm very happy about that one. Now, don't be salty in the comments. 90s music was indeed great. Would you rather burn to death, hot, or drown? I have to imagine both these things happening to me. Why would I want to imagine that? Burning to death sounds pretty painful. All right, first of all, it's very hot and there's flames and they burn your hair and skin and then eventually everything else. Now, drowning, as crazy as I might sound right now, it sounds less painful. Now, I'm not saying drowning is pleasant, but there's actually stories from people who like got pulled out of the water after they drowned. They actually saw like things flashing in front of their eyes and it was very calm. It sounds a hell of a lot calmer than burning to death though. God, am I weird for saying all these things? I'm gonna drown. Ugh. Would you rather be a lefty? This is my left hand, but for you it's my right hand. Be a lefty or be a righty? See what I'm doing here? Personally, I don't know about you, I'm a righty. And I actually think being right-handed is right. See what I did there? I'm gonna be a righty. And 76% agrees. And that's probably because most people are righties. In this world, most things are built for right-handed people. For example, when you're walking down the stairs, usually the railing is on the right side. Think about that one for a second. Think about it. Oh, would you rather be deep sea diving and your oxygen tank runs out of oxygen, or be bungee jumping and have your cord snap? Here's the thing, when you bungee jump, you basically got a cord stretching itself. But then if there's too much weight on the cord and it stretches too much, it snaps. But that could only happen at its like most stretched point. So you'll probably be either, I mean, as long as you're jumping over water, that is. If you're bungee jumping over water, then I would choose having your cord snap. Even though the cord might then hit yourself and you could probably die, I think you'll actually be better than having your oxygen tank run out of oxygen. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the cord snapping and have a little faith here, okay? 62% agrees. I am happy about that. Would you rather spend 5 years in maximum security prison and receive $5 million upon release? $5 million. But you are in maximum security prison for 5 years as well. So it's $1 million a year. Pretty good hourly rate if you ask me. Okay, so it's 1 million per year. Okay. So we got 1 million. We're gonna divide that by 12. This is your monthly rate. You're making 83K a month. Whew, that's good. Okay, we're gonna divide that by, let's say, 31 days, okay? 31 days. You're making 2.6K a day. Actually, pretty much 2.7K. Now, per hour, you'll make $112. Bro, I mean, you are in maximum security, but you'll be making $112 per hour. If that doesn't put a smile on your face, then I don't know anymore. Or not go to prison and never become rich. Okay. Now I'm changing my mind. Like, rich, like, what is rich? You know what I mean? You could make $15 an hour and be very happy with that, and you'll never become rich, but you'll live a very happy, normal life, and you don't have to go to prison. That sounds a lot better to me than having to spend 5 years in maximum security. I'm not going to prison. I'm just saying it, okay? I'm not going. And nobody agrees, or well, 34% does. But let me know what you think. And by that, I'm ending this episode. If you enjoyed Would You Rather, leave a like on it, and let me know what you thought of my answers. I'm interested. Bye! Hoo-ha! Check out this new hot merchandise on jellystore.com. And if you're feeling mysterious, then make sure you have a look at these two awesome mystery boxes. The gold one is my favorite.